Well, opposition leaders are set to meet at Mallikarjun Kharge's chamber in the parliament this morning, with sources saying that the Indie Bloc will huddle to finalize its floor strategy for the day. The agenda includes the government's anti-paper leak bill as well as the Congress-led push to keep up pressure over the alleged police action against protesting students, with the opposition demanding accountability and an apology from the Prime Minister. My colleague Anand Singh will join us shortly to give us some more information on this front. But remember that over the past week, since the parliament has started, the opposition has been in fact pushing forward. Firstly, they wanted a discussion on the CJP and the students' protest, on their demands. Now that that protest has gone down, now that the demands have been met, the opposition will strategize how to go about this session of the parliament. Remember that the government is all set to table this anti-leak paper bill that is going to come to the fore. These are amendments that the government is proposing to a 2024 bill already. Let's go across to my colleague Anand now for more on this. Anand, opposition leaders are all set to meet at the Mallikarjun Kharge's chamber inside the parliament. They are obviously going to strategize how to go about the day today, if there should be in fact disruption, or they should go ahead, listen to the government. Take us through what could be the discussion.
Look, the way in which the opposition has made it stand very clear that they will participate in discussion, but a detailed meeting is taking place to discuss the strategy, that how they will be cornering the government over the issue of the police excesses, as well as the way in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi is yet to apologize to the nation. And this is what even leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, has reiterated when after Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation on Saturday, he very categorically said that only one part of the students' demand has been accepted, and thus today we have seen that how several of the Congress MPs and also the several other opposition parties MP, they have given adjournment motion notice in the Lok Sabha as well as in Raj Sabha, whether be it Syed Nasir Hussain, who is Congress Raj Sabha MP, Manikam Tagore, the Lok Sabha MP, both of them have given adjournment motion notices in the houses, that is the lower house and upper house, to discuss police access, especially the use of lethal weapons, including pellet guns on the students. And this is what Rahul Gandhi has very categorically said while responding to our question that what will be opposition's strategy in parliament, as he has held Union Home Minister Amit Shah directly accountable for the use of lethal weapons on protesting students on July 20. Despite the fact that the government is all set to move the examination related amendment bill in parliament today, we have seen yesterday Congress General Secretary and Communication in charge Jairam Ramesh very categorically mentioning that how after 2024 paper leak, the government has constituted a committee, and since then, it's been 2 years that the report of the committee is yet to be tabled in parliament. The 30 recommendations that were made by the committee is yet to be accepted, and now Prime Minister has come forward and he has announced to form a new team to look after the examination process of the NEET and to bring transparency and fairness. And even Jairam Ramesh today mocked the government on the announcement, saying that this is all a diversionary tactics from the government. So the opposition parties have made their intentions clear that today also, once the parliament commences, as the government is all set with Union Minister of State in the cabinet, Jitendra Singh, will be moving the amendment bill for the examination. The opposition parties especially, they will be raising the issue, the way in which police excesses were carried out on students and the use of lethal weapons, despite the fact that the Delhi police has earlier earlier maintained that it did not use the pellet guns on protesting students on July 20 during the march from Jantar Mantar to Parliament, but sources have indicated that how the RAF, which used the pellet guns, a committee has been formed to look after that who were the personals who used these weapons on students, as this required a special permission, but without permission how it was used on students. And now opposition is making it a big issue, with Rahul Gandhi himself bringing one of the student, Sahil from Haryana, who he alleged that he had several of the pellet injuries on his body, and he may lose his one eyesight due to the use of pellet guns, as he was injured during the students' protest. And he was a student from Delhi University, and he was working as a part-time driver to fulfill his study requirements. So Rahul Gandhi has been using this issue to target the government, despite the government accepting the demands of the student of resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, the Union Education Minister, and then giving additional charge to Prahlad Joshi, one of the cabinet ministers in NDA government. But the opposition is in no mood to give way to the government on the issue of the police excesses, the way in which lathis were charged on students, tear gas cells were fired, and the way in which pellet guns and PAV were used on protesting students. Back to you, Shivani.
Thank you so much, Anand, for that detailed update from the Parliament. We have some more breaking news now coming in. Well, the NDA has finalized a strategy